Hi all, I'm really sorry that I couldn't make it into class today, but here is my website. This lesson was planned for 10th through 12th graders. It is a leadership development class for those grades. So starting off on my website, on the first tab that I have, I posted a video for the students explicitly outlining all of the requirements that I expected from them. I also wrote those out so that they could read them if they didn't feel like watching the video. So in these first steps, the required steps, I included a TED Talk for all of the students to watch. So in theory, they would watch this and then click the back tab to go back to the instructions tab to continue reading through them. Once they got to the bottom of the page, they would click the Step 2 button, which takes them straight to the interactive module, which they'll click that link again. That takes them to my PowerPoint online. In my PowerPoint, I included my brother as the mayor and my roommate as the president of Green Ceiling Inc. I expected the students to watch these videos and take notes over them as they watched them, and to kind of think about how they were going to include these characteristics into their own life. So moving on, in that first one, she talked about confidence, which took the students immediately into the second video out of the first person. So then on this page, it obviously says click there if they need to watch the other video or if they've seen both. I'm going to go back through. So as you can see, it didn't take the students back to the very first page. It took them right into the next line of work. Jonathan discussed organization there. And then I still was expecting them to take notes over all of these. So now that they'd seen both, they would click that, and then they would click this big button, which took them to the next step, which was the third tab, which is the assessment. I did this through our Purdue emails. There was a form that I could fill out there to send to all of the students. I made it so that the form would be open indefinitely, or at least until I shut it off. So that would make it easier for the students to fill all of that out. And then they did have the option, once they'd submitted, to come back to the website and look at an About Me page that I filled out for them. They could look at all of that and just learn a little bit more about me as a person. On the narrative page, I filled out all of the requirements given by Alicia and Professor Newby. And then on the resource page, I just outlined my brother, my roommate, and then the lesson plan. So if the students had any further questions about why we were doing this lesson online, they were outlined here for them. And then finally, I did have a contact page for the students I'm sorry, on the website. So if they did have any other questions, they would be able to reach me directly. In the instructions tab, I also outlined my email for them. So if they didn't make it to the contact page or they decided not to watch the video that told them about it, it was on there as well. And then I guess my favorite part about this would probably be the interactive module and just how different you can make it for each individual student. And again, I'm really sorry that I wasn't there today, guys. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much.